So where does apple cider vinegar come from?
From apples.
Obviously. Welcome back to Nature's Gifts, where we explore our natural world one ingredient at a time. Today, we're in for a treat as we step into Nayla Kahwaji's home garden. Nayla is a captivating woman living in sync with nature's rhythm, and boy does she have a green thumb. With a background in permaculture, Nayla pursued her studies in herbalism. She harmoniously intertwined her life with nature to enhance health and vitality. The star ingredient of the day is apple cider vinegar, a timeless elixir celebrated for its multifaceted uses and holistic benefits. Guided by Nayla's wisdom, we are going to learn how it's made and what are the variety of uses for it. So grab your excitement and let's discover Nayla's garden together.
So this is the main thing to kickstart our apple cider vinegar.
So you cut the apples, you use everything from the apple.
Yes. The natural yeast of the apple that comes from the outside is usually the yeast that's going to kickstart our fermentation. So through the yeast and the fermentation process, we're going to get the bacteria, which is created from acetic acid, which makes it to vinegar. So our gut needs probiotic and prebiotics. So the probiotics, you're getting it from the mother. This is why it's very essential to buy apple cider vinegar with the mother from stores. And then we're getting the prebiotic, which are the fibers that the probiotic eats from the apple. The mother is actually created from the wild yeast or the yeast that we add, and sugar and water. So the yeast eats the sugar, which creates the mother bacteria. So the mother will also kickstart more and more the process because your final aim of the yeast and the sugar is to create the mother.
So how long does it take from cutting the apple to getting the actual final product?
What usually happens with vinegar is the first phase, you turn the fruit into alcohol. And then alcohol plus oxygen plus the bacteria, it turns it into vinegar.
Are there specific varieties of apple that are specific to using for apple cider vinegar? Do you have any preferred ones?
The yellow variety, as most of it, like maybe more than 50-60% of it, you'll get the light vinegar, which has even a lighter taste.
For the last step, you put the cloth, and then do you oxygenate it every day?
Yes, you do have to oxygenate it every day. Actually, you need to mix it just to make sure that the apples are under the brine and the sugar is all melting and the fermentation process is kicking in.
So now that we know how to make apple cider vinegar, can you tell me a bit more about the benefits of this beautiful drink?
First, it's the best antimicrobial, antiseptic, antibacterial. It regulates the blood sugar levels in the blood, and also it regulates the pH. So if someone has an acidic body, a good cup of apple cider vinegar, diluted in water, is very good to regulate the pH of the body. You have the benefits of the apple aside, which are very high in vitamins, specifically vitamin C, which is essential during winter for our body to absorb all of these nutrients. Apple cider vinegar also lowers cholesterol and blood pressure, so automatically it has health benefits for our heart because of its antioxidant effects.
The acetic acid in apple cider vinegar slows down the digestion, which slows down the release of sugar into the bloodstream and avoids your glucose from spiking.
Exactly.
So that's why it actually helps with insulin and blood sugar.
Exactly.
We love the acetic acid.
Same here. Wow. So you really can notice the difference.
Oh my god. So we've decided to do a fire cider.
Yeah. So we started with the oranges and lemons, antioxidants, very good for the winter. They are even antidepressants. And then we moved to the radishes. Usually this recipe requires horseradish, but because we can't find it here in Lebanon a lot, so I just use radish. Very, very, very good for the congestion and sinus. The peppers, which is really essential, the hot pepper, yes. Because everybody knows once you eat the hot pepper, your body is just fired up. Yes, exactly. And then we moved to ginger, turmeric, anti-inflammatories, amazing. Also, we have the onions and the garlic, which are also antibacterials, antiviral, with the pungency, with the sweat, yes, antifungus also.
Yeah. The collection of herbs that we picked from the garden.
So for me personally, to upgrade the medicinal value of my fire cider, I made sure to have antiviral herbs inside of it. So we went with lemon balm, which is from the mint family. It's an amazing antiviral medicine for the digestive, medicine for the brain as well. And then I went for pine needles, which are extra high in vitamin C. And also we added za'atar because it's one of the most nutrient-dense herbs. We have also a rosehip, which is also very high in vitamin C, and she is the queen of collagen. Yes. So also the last thing that we're gonna put is hawthorn, which has also a biggest affinity for the blood and the heart.
Okay. So that is a potion right there.
Exactly.
Magic potion.
Okay, so usually after we fill up all of our plants and herbs that we need, we fill up the whole jar with apple cider vinegar and a bit of honey. So usually in that way, like when you have 80-90% of apple cider vinegar and 10%, it's a fire cider with these ingredients. You take the fire cider 1 spoon a day.
One tablespoon?
Yes. If you're just preventing, so you're not in the middle of a disease or anything, so just for prevention, you can take one spoon per day. And if you feel sick and you have toxins to release out of your body, you can take up to 3 times a day.
Okay. With the mother.
With the mama, exactly.
Fire cider.
Fire cider.
I love it.
Usually it takes a month. Yani we keep everything infused for a month, and then we take it out, we strain it, we're good to go.
Amazing. So I'll see this bad boy in a month.
Akid.